All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we like to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Baha, Rakha, Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, the leaders of the nation of Israel. Salutations to the sincere Akim who preached this word throughout the four corners of the globe, waking up the elect, striving to be of that number. All right. A couple of brothers from the Great Millstone Northwest Camp. Honor Brother Kassad along with the brothers
Taziar, Taboa.
And this is a in transit lesson, just going into how the Lord is coming back as a thief in the night, and with everything that's going on in the earth, you can see how that's going to be, because nobody's paying attention. Everybody's concerned with celebrities, concerned with being famous, being a YouTube sensation, or being the next rapper, or the next actor, the next athlete. You know, people train their kids from birth to be, you know, I'm talking about Israelites. These niggas and these wetbacks and these, you know, these Israelites, all right, that don't know the Israelites, or might have came across a video saying that they're an Israelite, but they just don't take heed to the word. They literally raise their children to be either a rapper or a dancer or a football player or basketball player from birth. Like, that's why they have kids, so that way their kids can make them rich later on in life, because their life was a failure. You know, and because of that, you can see how the Lord is literally gonna come back as a thief in the night. Grab if you had something.
Yeah, quick one, real quick.
Okay.
This is Jeremiah 5:22. Fear ye not me, said the Lord. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it? And though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet they cannot prevail. Though they roar, yet they not pass over it. But this people have a revolting and a rebellious heart. They are revolted and gone.
Yeah, our people have a
And gone.
our people have left from their power source, and revolted. All right. And now they're into all kind of philosophies. They're into all kind of religions, all kind of doctrines. You know, and that causes them to be mentally just dead, mentally dead. All right, from the neck up, it's not operational. You know, their minds are polluted. All right, with filth and junk. You know, if the truth is presented to them, they don't take heed. They don't accept it, even though there's something telling them that it's the truth. Even though deep down inside they know it's the truth, they're so far encapsulated in this bubble known as America that the Lord literally just has to destroy them with fire, man. And that's a crazy when you think about it, it's scary, man, to think that somebody has been polluted with America so bad, being an Israelite, that they don't want to wake up from a nightmare that's present and can be seen all around them, to the point that the Lord has to leave them in the oven when the fire gets set ablaze, you know.
Yeah, like the Lord put a spiritual block, you know, to where they can't get the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because His word has to come to pass. It must be a 2/3 and a 1/3. You know what I'm saying? And like the scriptures say, he said, their conscience is seared with a hot iron, man. Meaning the Lord put that there, you know, just like the Lord woke brothers up, you know, which is all the more reason to give praises to the Lord, man. You know, because he could have seared our fucking conscience just like he did these 2/3.
Yeah, you got with that, you got men that's not taking this thing serious, man. They're not taking the fact that the Most High even gave them this knowledge in the first place. They're not taking that serious. They're taking that as a sign that, all right, you actually have a shot at salvation,
right,
with this, you know, and they're playing with it, and they're gonna get caught up in that day as well, man. The day of the Lord gonna come and catch them up in that as well, because they're not really watching.
They partying on the Passover.
Yep. Grab if that was it on your precept. Grab Isaiah 6 and start at 9.
All right, this is Isaiah chapter 6, verse 9. And he said, go and tell his people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not.
Yeah, so when we go out and we preach, as commanded, when we hit the highways and hedges, we're telling our people, hey, I'm gonna show you something. It's like, to them, it's like we're doing a magic trick. All right, we're preaching a word right in front of them. You know, they pass on by, but it's like we're not even there. When we bring out current events funneled through the scriptures, you know, and making it come to life, we're giving it, you know, so to say, like the things that, because if you see all these current events and things and these prophecies coming to pass, but you have no knowledge of the scriptures prophesying them, you know, that's the stake these people are in. They're seeing all these prophecies come to pass, but they just think it's just another point in history. That, you know, it's just something that is going to be remembered and given a specific title later on down the road, and people's going to remember it, type stuff.
They don't understand that it's prophecy.
Yeah, exactly.
In the first place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But when you have the knowledge of the Lord prophesying that, the men of the Lord prophesying that, all right, when you're able to pinpoint what's what and where it's at, as far as prophecy, it gives it life, you know? So it's kind of like we're doing like a magic trick to these people, you know, in righteousness, I say, which it's not even a magic trick, but, you know, that's what they would probably consider it. You know, the people in the world, 2/3, we're out there, we're telling them, hey, look, you see this going on in Syria, in Israel, you know, the Israeli jet getting shot down, and, you know, all these nations gathering into the Middle East, into Saudi Arabia, that region. You know, that's in the scriptures. But they still don't see it, man. And the Lord, He commanded us to preach and tell the people that, you know.
Yeah, better than hear from them.
Mm-hmm.
He say, make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes. At least they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed.
Mm-hmm. And that's the point. We go out there to preach, so that way our people can be converted and healed. All right. Yahweh Shai said, "And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." So that's how you're healed. You know, the book of Psalms tells you that a young man cleanses his ways by taking heed unto the word of the Lord. All right, and that's the message we have for our people, because physical healing is coming. All right, the ultimate form of that being salvation, us receiving new bodies, Abaratazah, Yahbashim Yahushua Ratazah. But it starts with the Lord healing your mind through having faith in His word, man. And our people, they neglect that. They'd rather stay here in America, pump out all these GMO baby-age kids, and hope that one out of 20 of them damn demons is gonna become rich.
Yeah, the rock. Yeah.
You know, shoot the rock. You know, he gonna run fast or jump high or something.
All of them gonna be able to, to do something, but you hope one of them make it big at least.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You wanna keep going?
Yep.
All right. Then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, until the cities be waste without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate.
Right. So that's how long our people are gonna be. That's how long 2/3 is gonna be in the state of mind they're stuck in. They're trapped in. All right. Until the Lord utterly wastes Babylon the Great without inhabitant. Till all these houses, all these fixtures and monuments and pillars and buildings, schools, hospitals, courthouses, theme parks, jails, casinos, vehicles, all right, everything in this land, when it gets destroyed with fire, that's when niggas is gonna be alleviated from the nightmare that they want to stay stuck in, man.
These niggas call themselves demons, man, nowadays.
Yeah.
And like that's how you know the Lord got them seared, man. They calling themselves. It's literally, it's gangster. It's gangster to call yourself a demon, you know. And they don't even realize that that they're pretty much putting themselves in the 2/3 club before, you know. That's just what it is. They putting themselves in the 2/3 club, calling themselves demons, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting tattoos on your face and sagging your pants and getting high out of your mind, popping pills and all this madness that you see on TV or World Star and all that shit, man. That's the reason why the Lord's gonna destroy you, man. Because you live in a demon lifestyle, demonic ass lifestyle.
Yep. Now grab if you have something, grab it. Grab Matthew 24 and 37.
This is Matthew 24 and 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall be the coming of the Son of Man. Oh, Salakia. So also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
And what do you have people doing? Eating, drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage. All right, these women ain't concerned about nothing but, you know how many women on so-called Valentine's Day got damn shrimp scampi and lobster dinner and steak and, you know what I'm saying, all these expensive ass dinners. All right, eating, drinking, and giving in marriage.
Posting it on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Snapchat.
Yeah, all these social media platforms, you know, publicizing what some dumb nigga, how much money some dumb nigga spent on them, man. All right, because the Israelite woman she loves to eat, man.
Abominably.
Yeah, abominable foods, man. Eating, drinking. All right, alcoholism is like an understatement here in Babylon the Great. You know, and giving in marriage, man. All this promiscuous sex. That as well as these idiots, these American bozos that literally go spend thousands of dollars on some dress for a whore. All right, become indebted to make a woman happy for less than a year, and then she takes half of everything that you've accumulated through your hard-earned labor.
Niggas proposing. You know what I mean? Niggas proposed yesterday or day before yesterday for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Niggas getting on one knee, worshiping a woman and shit, man.
Hey, crazy, man. Because they be buying those diamond rings, which they got them in the mindset telling them that the diamond ring should be 3 times your salary, man. You know? The diamond ring should be like three months worth of your salary. That's how much you should spend on that diamond ring, man.
Crazy.
Fuck, hey, man. Hey, it's madness, and these women, they eat it up too. You know, these women are in luxury here, man. They're in luxury here, and they're half the reason why our people are in the state that they're in, is because these women don't want to leave Babylon. You know, they always promote that as good, and these simple ass 2/3 is just constantly chasing after women.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's why they do all the shit they do, is to appease women.
Yep.
To get a bad bitch, so called. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Which that statement alone shows you that them damn women ain't no good. Call themselves bad bitches. You know? All this shit just gotta get destroyed.
Yeah.
That's it. It says 39, verse 39, Matthew 24:39, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yeah. So even though Noah was physically out there preaching, all right, looking crazy to them people, what happened? That flood came and took them all away, and that's when they knew that Noah was keeping it real with them. That's gonna be the same thing that happens here, man. The Lord is gonna send that fire, and that's when 2/3 is gonna know, damn, them guys really was telling the truth. You know, and damn, that's why we thought they was crazy, and that's why they lived the way they lived, and we thought they were boring. Mm-hmm. We thought they were nerds. We thought they were lame. Mm-hmm. Well, we thought they were bums. We thought they were a joke. But they gonna piece it all together like that's the reason why they was mysterious, so to say. You know? But that's gonna come when the fire comes, man. Yeah. All right. And the last scripture. Okay. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Luke 21 and Luke 21 and 34. And take, just straight to the point, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and the cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. You know, so this whole world is consumed in rioting, drunkenness, marrying and getting into marriage, cares of this life, man. Getting a big car, a big house, you know, having 70 TVs, the TVs in the bathroom and shit, in the mirror. This world is this is what this world is all about, man. Mm-hmm. But when you get caught up in all that, trying to get all the riches of this world, the cares of this life, getting woman, white picket fence, and all that BS, the American dream, all right, you separate yourself from the Lord, and then that day come upon you as a thief in the night, man. You know what I'm saying? And then the next thing you know, you be like, oh shit. That's the feeling that everybody on this world outside of the elect, they gonna have that old shit feeling like, damn, they gonna know a prophet has been among them. You know? For as a snare shall it come upon all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. You know, like a trap, right? Like Chris Hansen from
To Catch a Predator.
Catch a Predator. Yeah, hey, you know they walk in. You know they think everything's good. The Predator he walks in. You think he about to do some wickedness, right? You know, which I mean we can go deep into that too. But you think he about to get him a young girl, and then Chris Hansen pops up, and then that old shit feeling. He's like, who's this? Next thing you know, he tried to take off, and the police is there, man.
Right.
Trap you. They just trapped you.
Right. What are these condoms for?
Yeah. So is this your text? You know,
right.
text messages,
Right.
and that's that old shit feeling. That it's over. By then, it's already over, man. You know. But yeah, that was it.
Okay. Grab 1 Thessalonians 5 and just start at 1.
1 Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Yeah, for the Akim that's awake, that's illuminated, that's quickened. There's no need that, you know, that the elders and apostles, they don't have to constantly warn brothers, which they do, but we know what they know to some degree. You know what I'm saying? We're not above them, but the apostles and elders, the things that they know, they freely give to us. All right, and so via that blessing, we're able to know what prophecies to look forward to, and we're able to know what's the sign of Yahweh's return.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? However, for those in the world, the Israelites in the world, stuck in the world, hey, they ain't got it, man. They ain't got it. They're blinded, you know.
It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Yeah, like, say for instance, a woman is 9 months pregnant, 10 months pregnant, or whatever, and she's say she's in traffic, stuck in some gridlock traffic. When that water breaks, she ain't escaping that, man. She can't gather up all that water and, you know, force it back into her you know, into her body. She's not gonna escape that. It's the same thing that's going to befall these Israelites that are that are in this world, man. You know, that wanna make it in this society, that wanna go down to Egypt for help, that trust in Babylon. All right, hey, look at the situation with the food stamps, man. You know how many like brother did a video on them whores, I think somewhere in Atlanta or something, that was praying to Jesus for and meanwhile they were in stripper clothes, thongs, and, you know, stripper outfits or whatever, and they was holding hands in a circle praying, talking about asking Jesus for one bitch said she needed a new ass. One said that she needed pretty much like a trick or something, like for a stepdaddy for her kids. And then one chick said for her all of her 6 kids. One chick was asking for some new veneers for teeth. And, you know, and it's like, man, when you best believe that whores like that get government assistance, being EBT. All right, but when the Lord snatches that rug from up under them, you know, they're gonna be in a situation to where they can't escape. The Lord is gonna meticulously take certain things from these Israelites in the world and he gonna bring them to the point of desperation to where they gonna take that chip, man. You know.
It says, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief.
Right. But we're not in darkness, that the day of the Lord should overtake us as a thief. Because we're watching, we're praying, we're hastening for his return. Because that means that we get to relax, we get to rest. Because we're the ones through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai, by Rakah Kodash, we're the ones that's putting in work, that's laboring. Alright? Battling the fight of faith. Alright, because you got demons that mess with you, that plague your mind. You know, ailments that plague you. Alright, sicknesses that plague you. Alright, these people on the road. Alright, just you know, Satan being the prince of power of the air, this being his kingdom, the earth being given into the hand of the wicked. That's a fight to maintain integrity and stick with the doctrine that was given unto you. That's a fight of faith, man. Which the elect, Abaratazah, we be of that number, we'll get to rest from our labors, man. Just how you know, those before us that passed on into the spirit realm, Abba Bivens, King Masha, Yaquab, so on and so forth, the elders of the apostles, they're resting from their labors, man. You know?
Alright, it says, therefore, what's like it? Ye are all children of the light, verse 5, and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet the hope of salvation.
Right, for a helmet the hope of salvation. All right, faith, love, and for a helmet the hope of salvation. And that's if you in this truth and you ain't hoping to be saved, you in the wrong. You might as well just go back in the rail, man.
That's the point. And you wasting your time, man.
Yeah, man.
You wasting your time.
What the fuck is the point, man?
Hey, you know, I'm trying to make it.
That's right.
That's why we in the truth.
It's the only reason we do what we're doing, man.
Yeah.
The only reason we live our life this way is because we seek actual salvation, man. You know, because like the brother said, otherwise, what's the point? You have to. This is the height to do whatever the hell you want to. So
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? If you didn't think that you was actually gonna receive salvation, it wouldn't make no point of living this life of hardness. All right, because it's harder to live righteous than it is to live wicked.
Yeah,
It's way harder to live righteous than
In
it
a
is
wicked
to live
society.
wicked. Yeah, in this place that we're in right now.
Exactly.
Yep. Because in the kingdom of heaven, it's gonna be hard to live wicked.
You ain't gonna have no chance. You ain't gonna have no chance.
It's gonna be impossible.
No,
That's why
well,
It's gonna be impossible for the nation of Israel.
For the nation of Israel.
But for the heathens,
For the heathens.
hey,
it's gonna be everlasting judgment being cast upon the heathens,
a lot of
man.
hands gotta get busted.
Yeah,
Every day.
it's gonna be a lot of head rolls. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. I feel good, man.
What's
We gonna fuck these heathens up, man.
That's right.
Is it morning?
I mean, this whole, I can read the rest of the chapter really, but
I mean, that's pretty much the point. Yeah. So with that, man, Lord willing, this was edifying and inspirational to brothers. These 2/3 is they're done, man. They're done. Here it is, all the writings on the walls, all these signs of our salvation being nigh, and you can see this the curse is shifting to these damn heathens, man. You know, and Jake still want to be sleep. Yeah, hey, I seen a video on Real Star Hip Hop yesterday, and it was two Edomite chicks fighting, and then out of nowhere, you had it became like a big brawl, you know, and it was like you're used to seeing nigga women do that, but now like Edomite women is dressing like nigga women and wanting to be all about it and quick to fight and all that. Yeah, cash me outside, all that. That's the curses being shifted to the damn Edomites in particular, to the heathen, because here it is, Jake, all right, Israel, sought to be like Esau, and that caused us to die pretty much. But now Jake becoming, even though Jake is in their wickedness, they're like everybody wants to be like Jake now, via because of the music, and the movies and all that. Everybody wants to be like the Israelites, and majority of our people are in a wicked state. The ones that they want to be like are in a wicked state. And what do they see? They see nothing but violence coming from them, so they imitate that. So, Jake wanting to be like Esau caused them to die. Now you got Esau wanting to be like Jake, which is them taking on the curses slowly but surely, man. But in the kingdom of heaven, it's gonna be full fledged, But with that, Lord willing, like I said, brothers was edified. Until next time, we say shalom.
Shalom.